and maybe crushes the opponent here. But here's the thing, yeah, Red has not enough games on his shoulders, I guess, so he's waiting too long. He's maxed out now. Let's see what he does. 5 Ultralisks and the pneumatized carapace development. This is the extra armor for Ultralisks, as far as I know. So let's see what's going on here. Well, the Zerglings are something like nothing. No, it is not the Ultralisk upgrade. Maybe it's the Spire. Greater Spire is already finished. Corruptor are made. Ooh, and the Nidus network. Let's see what happens. 200 supply still, of course, for Red, but 184 for MorroW now. And MorroW gets his gold minerals now. So is Red. Here comes the big push. He has some creep here, very nice. But, well, he's afraid. He's clearly afraid of his opponent. Yeah, he kills these command centers there. They should be orbital command, of course, planetary fortresses, sooner or later. Now here's a nice fungal growth to kill so many Marauder. He will eat this bio ball here alive. The Thor did a decent job tanking. And Red is still at 186 supply. 154 MorroW. MorroW has a decent amount of barracks. 5 plus 3. Boah. 4 factories. 5. So he can reinforce his units. Here's the switch to the Brute Lords. Oh, this is so awesome. Building Ultralisks first, and then Brute Lords. But this, I built Unit 1 and then I built Unit 2. Was stronger in Brood War. In Starcraft 2 it is not that strong. But for now, Red is doing a good job killing all these tanks here. But the Planetary Fortress in this spot here is finished, and as you can see, the Planetary Fortress does some decent damage. 30 kills now, 33, 35, but Planetary Fortress is going down. This Planetary Fortress has 33 kills. And the Broodlords doing their job. Of course, MorroW will build some Vikings. Here's one Viking. Whoops, a little bit of a miss-micro there by Red. Wants to pull his Broodlords back there. And still this ground army is not attacking. I don't know why. And it's not a nice idea to attack with Zerglings against the Planetary Fortress. 50 kills, 60 kills. But Red should kill Planetary Fortress there. Ouch. Only Marauder, counter of course the Ultralisks very well. There's only one Viking. One Thor. But he finally kills off the gold mineral of the command there. Oh, Planetary Fortress, of course. And the gold minerals by Red should run. Don't know why he did not switch or slide his workers so far. He's not able to break his opponent's defense line. 2 more command centers. And another one. Here's a high Ultralisk count now. 14 Ultralisks. But of course against the Marauder, maybe not the best option. Probably he wants to get more Banelings. He has no Banelings so far, I guess. Yeah, as I mentioned before, it's not the best thing to do Unit 1 and Unit 2 then. Maybe just mix it. Should be the best choice. And he fills his Nidus network. Now let's have a look at the... Okay, here we go. And... oh, he only gets 3 Ultralisks there. He should instantly rebuild his Nidus chamber. Would be the best choice. Here we go. There's the rebuild. A little late. Huh. I'm not sure. There's so many Ultralisks in the Nidus chamber. In the Nidus network. He should build more of that stuff. I don't know, there's a cooldown 20 seconds, so probably you want to do 2 Nidus networks. I think they are connected then, so you can spam more. And MorroW is getting an unbreakable defense here again. Still, those players are upgrading their stuff. It's pretty funny that MorroW is getting 2 additional armories. I don't know where. Probably... yeah, here. There's another attack by Rets. 3 infestors. Should do their fungal growth. Oh no! I think there was no fungal growth. And again, the 2 planetary fortresses did their job. MorroW still at 200, and Red is down to 160, but he has some lava to get additional units. Wow, why isn't he making more stuff? Oh, he's supply blocked now, because the Vikings kill the warlords there. He will lose his gold minerals. And again, MorroW is pulling back. Building 2 more planetary fortresses down there. And he's maxed out again. I really loved that Nidus chamber there. He should build just 2 Nidus at a time. I think that would be the best choice. But now he can attack his opponent again with his Brood Lords. He has a nice number of Corruptors to counter the Vikings. But the Viking range does a decent job there. Yeah, MorroW really, of course, Red needs more stuff. It's a little bit high on Corruptor right now. Let's have a look at the unit tab. He has 20 Corruptor now. And you've got so many in this Overlord ball there. Okay, now he adds them. Maybe he wanted to hide them. Again, he did a decent job taking his opponent, but MorroW defended very well. Gets more orbital commands, planetary fortresses. Yeah, and Red is mined out pretty soon. Gold minerals and the 2 additional expansions on the upper right still working. But MorroW has such a nice number of Vikings that should just switch to Baneling Mutalisks. Because in my opinion, Vikings really suck against Mutalisks. If Red would build like 20 Mutalisks or 25, adding Baneling, he would crush his opponent. But this way, he's only losing. Oh, and he's losing the gold mineral expansion again. Very nice push by MorroW, leaving his defense. Now Red is down to 155 supply. And he's supply stuck again, because MorroW split his Viking forces one more time to kill some overlords. He has overlord drop. But I don't think that they can do a huge difference. I think Red is only lost there. Has no idea how to break this defense. Because, well, he knows Ultralisk's own, Broodlord's own, but he's not thinking about the unit composition of his opponent, and that Ling Baneling Mutalisks are so strong, especially against the Mars Viking stuff. This sounds a little bit weird when you think about me saying that Mutalisks rape Vikings, but I'm pretty sure they do. Especially when you're engaging, of course. When you're just harassing, Vikings own them because of their big range, but when you engage, Mutalisks do a decent amount of damage. Adding some Ultralisks is of course very nice. Here's again another very nice thing. You can throw down your siege tanks at the Zalnaga tower, and you can kill off these hatcheries or whatever main buildings there. Another engagement by Red. He tries to attack this planetary fortresses again, but he pulls back, and CG has no idea how to break this. And well, this was the best game between Red and MorroW in the Homestory Cup on Saturday the 11th. I think it was Saturday, I'm not sure. Maybe it was Friday the 10th.